Hi, this is Jim Cook from techvids.com. I'm just going to take you through a very quick introduction to the Unix find command, or should I say bash find command. It's an incredibly useful command for troubleshooting and performing tasks like housekeeping, and it's very easy to identify and locate files on your system based on marker attributes. Let's just start with a really simple example. So with the find, we're going to look for any file in the /temp directory. So that has the text string marker in it. So let's say find, and then you give it the root path of where it's going to start searching from. So in this case, it's /temp, and we want to match it on name, and the file name will be anything that has the text marker in it, as shown on the screen. And there you can see there's a whole bunch of them. If I just pipe it into word count, there's 346 files. We might want to find files that are older than a certain date. This is useful for housekeeping, for cleaning up old log files. So we could do the same thing. We can go find /temp. But in this case, we'll do -m time, which stands for modified time, +2. Now the 2 is in days. So this will show up any files that are older than 2 days. So today's the 29th at 7:43 p.m. So as you can see, it's showing marker files that go back to the 26th. We'll take this command and we'll just modify it slightly. So instead of +2, we'll do -2, which means that anything newer than that's been modified in the last 2 days or sooner. So we should see some files right up until today, which is the 29th. Oh, sorry, the 28th. So there you can see that it's all the more recent ones. Now if I took out plus or minus and just made it exactly 2, it'll only find files that were modified exactly 2 days ago. And as you can see, it's only found one file for the 27th of the 8th. Another thing you might want to do is find all of the subdirectories or all files of a particular type. It might be directories, or it could be symbolic links or something similar from a folder. So let's say if we were looking for all subdirectories of /etc/firewall D, and we wanted to see, we only wanted to find subdirectories. So we go -type D for directory, and that brings up a list, and these are all in fact directories. If we repeated this exact command but changed it to type F, it will show you all the regular files that are listed below that directory. And there you can go. There you can see those are the regular files. Fairly trivial. I will show you a little trick that even experienced system administrators may not know. So if you've hung in this long, you may learn something from this one. Sometimes when you're troubleshooting difficult problems, or you're working with massive amounts of files, you may want to locate files that are newer than a very specific timestamp, or older than a very specific timestamp. Now there's a little trick you can do. The way find works is it compares, it searches files by comparing the files that it's searching against the timestamp of some sort of a reference file. So the trick is just to touch -t, and you can make it any old file name. So let's call it find reference. So touch -t is where I actually give it a timestamp. So in this case, let's say we'll take it as 2017 08/28, and I'll make it at 2 this afternoon. So I'll say 1403. Now if you just do an ls-l on this file, you can see that the timestamp actually says August the 28th at 1403. This file is now very useful for us to do some clever little things with the find command. Right, so let's say we wanted to find all files in /temp that were newer than that find reference file we've just created. This is how we would go about it. So we would type find /temp minus newer, and then you give it the path to your file. So these are all more recent than 3 minutes past 2. You can see, yeah, 5 minutes past 2, 10 past 2. So it's got that right. What happens if you wanted to find something older than 3 minutes past 2? You do the same thing exactly, except you just put a not in front of it. So find the newer, put a not there, and there's your list of ones that are older than 3 minutes past 2. This brings us to another thing where you can actually execute commands based on what it's found. So let's say we want to actually clean up anything that's older than that exact time, just to save space. What you do here is you can use a -exec command for execute, and then you just key in the command you wish to execute. So in this case it's rm, and then you just put curly braces like that to say it will substitute in the actual file name that it finds and apply the rm against it, and you escape the command with a \semicolon. If you wanted to print a list of the files that it actually hit while doing this, you can give it another token. I'd probably put it before the execute, and it's -print. So that's gone ahead and deleted all of those files older than 3 minutes past 2. So let's just check it again. So find /temp -newer, and it hasn't found a thing, which means they've gone. If I took out the exclamation mark, it should find a whole lot of, whoops, my bad. The problem is I actually deleted the find reference file itself. So let's just go and retouch that find reference. We'll try that again. Find not newer than find reference. Okay, it's found some old things, but it didn't delete these because these are actual directories. If I take out the not newer, you'll see a whole list of the marker files that are still in play. One final thing I'll mention on the find command is just a handy little cheat. There's some really good command file helpers that can make your job easier, and I've posted it on I've listed the name of the site on the text file you download with this video. It's ian.clihelper.com/find, and there you can construct the find commands you want. So let's say we want to search from /Etsy and find any symbolic link. So you choose start point /Etsy, and file is of type, that's a file system type, file type symbolic link, and we just go show command, and it's find /Etsy -type L, it looks like to me, -print, and you can just cut and paste that into your bash shell, and away you go. That's it for now. You can use all these arguments in various combinations, and it's an incredibly versatile command. I hope you found this video useful. Be sure to check out my other stuff at techvids.com, and if you like it, subscribe to my Twitter feed, and you'll pick up any new stuff that I post.